Hello and welcome to another New Running Cast. As always, my name is Johno and I'm joined by Joey. How's it going, Joey?
Not bad.
So in this third video from the Edinburgh Intercity Friendly, we have a battle between two northern players that we don't really know. On the left hand side we've got Iain representing Aberdeen, and on the right hand side we've got Tom representing Newcastle. Iain's playing Sunny and Tom's playing NEH.
I want to say we're supporting the person from Newcastle because it's more southern than Aberdeen.
It's quite a long way south of Aberdeen.
But it's got a lot further. It's still very north, but it's
Yeah,
still
it's
a lot more south than Aberdeen. But Sunny NEH, you got to go for Sunny, right?
Yeah, that's true. There's a certain underdog mentality.
There is definitely one of these he's played normally, one only because they were forced to play it for the tournament.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of stuff we get as we see a fairly standard NEH Open, but off campus and Street Peddler.
Yeah, so I suppose because I said what are we going to get in Sunny? Well, now we know what we're going to get in Sunny. We're going to get a lot of connections.
So off campus apartment is, it suggests there's going to be a lot of connections in this deck. Otherwise, it's a weird include.
You can install connections on it, and
so Underworld contacts, and obviously is a great include in Sunny.
I think that's the one card, along with her breakers, I knew were going to be in this deck.
Yeah. You expect 3 Underworld contacts for sure. He'll
no
also.
Archangels.
So
I
losing
did that yesterday to a Shahrazad. I bounced a Shahrazad with an Archangel, and I'm just thinking that now. Whenever I see anything installed on things,
it's resource, so breaking news, that kind of thing. Character assassination, which is an agenda that no one plays. Okay, so
he's doing that for the draw, right? It's free to install and he gets a draw, so why not?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. It's just free cards. I guess presumably he's planning to kind of spew out a bunch of resources, a bunch of connections, I should say.
They feed themselves.
They cycle, they give you free draws.
It's every one, it's not even the first one, I suppose.
It is every one, yeah.
I just can't be trusted to load cards on anything. Like, I will guarantee I will do something that game that will get that thing.
I guess for that exact reason we can expect Fall Guys, for instance. It's a connection as well, and it protects resources.
And it
seems like an obvious inclusion.
So 3 Fall Guy, and they've not much influence, right? 2.
I actually don't remember all that off the top of my head, but they'll be. She's got 25. Sunny's got 25 influence, so it seems reasonable.
Yeah, she's got a lot to fit in with 25 influence, though. I know that. I mean, obviously DLR Val, DLR Max, and stuff used to run through Fall Guy.
So Endless Hunger's a weird choice.
Yeah.
So he's installed Endless Hunger and he's going to run. Tollbooth is great. Except, I guess you can throw away a zero cost thing you just installed and break Tollbooth. This is weird.
Oh,
it is only a Sansan, but...
Oh my god, if that was an Astro, that was like the best included Endless Hunger ever.
That could absolutely have been an Astro.
There's no way. He had a scoring window there, totally. There's no way they're getting through that.
Unfortunately, he was unable to trash Sansan. Yeah. But that was... that's surprising. And, if you're installing stuff for free on Off-Campus Apartment, it's giving you a draw, you can sell it. Maybe this has just got a bunch of really cheap zero cost or one cost connections.
It's 4 MU, right?
To feed. It is 4 MU.
So he's got no MU left. So
that's right.
Probably not. Oh no, but all of the Cloud Breakers are no influence.
That's true. All of the Cloud Breakers, all the Cloud Breakers she can install for no memory, so that's fine. So presumably that's the rig here. She's going to have, say, Shrike as an obvious one. So Blacklist is an interesting include. We haven't really had any clue yet, the Sansan aside, I guess, whether this is Kill or Fast Advance. I guess it feels like Fast Advance.
Blacklist makes me think you're going wide, but Tollbooth makes me think you're not.
Tollbooth is a good rush, for want of a better term. It's
rush, but when you rush, you don't tend to have 8 credits and 3 to score behind. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's a weird hybrid. I don't know. It all just comes down to is it killing or is it not?
So he's installed a self-modifying code. Now that is illegal because it is 2 memory, so that is relevant.
It's totally illegal.
Putting that aside for a moment, presumably the reason is because it's another zero cost thing that you can just feed to Endless Hunger.
Right. Well, no, because it's 3 influence. There's no way that's for setting
or it's for fetching.
Yeah, it's for fetching for sure. Because 3 influence in Sunny is huge. Like that's so much of her she needs to get her draw, her economy, her breakers, like everything, multi-access. That 3 economy is for tutoring. See, it's wide.
Yeah, and it's looking quite wide at the moment.
Yeah. But it's a pity that they've gone to a legal war state. But I'm sure they'll work it out before they use it.
I mean, so Sunny may not have much recursion. We've seen same old thing, although that looked like it was just fodder for Endless Hunger. He didn't use it. We haven't seen. I think we've seen Shore Gamble at the moment. We haven't seen any events. You never know if she's got event pressure, legwork, that kind of thing. So Blacklist. So Iain left Blacklist up. He didn't bother trashing it. I think he could have. Maybe he's
3 credits is a big swing. Like he'll trash it
if it's
not
something
protected.
He doesn't care about it.
If he loses a break or something, he'll trash it. Or
but this is a. I don't know. This is a strange. I don't know how to react to this Sunny rig basically, and this Hunger and stuff. It's interesting. This is not a jank tool, although you might think it was. So he's going to check R&D.
Yeah, I don't know if I
post shuffle, which is reasonable. He's another Sun.
Getting 1 access.
It'd be nice to trash
for 1 credit and giving them a credit just for 1 access is a bit. But yeah, I suppose he'll get RDIs up. I'm assuming there's things like RDIs in this deck.
Yeah, I mean that's more influence. So.
Yeah, but you need multi-access.
Yeah, you do need multi-access.
And 2 influence is probably the best you can do, right?
But we've seen
consistent multi-access.
We are seeing a lot. So I think apart from daily cost, every card we can now see on the table is influence. And underworld contacts. So SMC, it's not cheap. Endless Hunger, I don't know what it is, but it's not going to be less than 2, is it? Film critic, so and off-campus apartment as well.
Off-campus apartment, yeah, it's.
So he's going to add up. And he's going to need to go out of faction, obviously, for multi-access. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be makers or RDIs.
Yeah, I reckon
RDIs
2 RDIs, probably something. Either way, that 25 influence gets eaten up fast. If you want to do anything specific, you're suddenly like... It takes at least 15 influence just to get your deck the staples, like the consistency. You need draw... so that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's got things like Earthrise for draw to help.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to have all the in-faction cards. I'm assuming he's going to have all the Cloud Breakers. Seems obvious, given he's got Endless Hunger. I don't know. I'm going to assume he's also going to have things like Security Nexus as a console, or I don't know, the one that lets you check R&D that I've forgotten the name of. Clearance.
I don't know. See, they're not. Like, they're not just generically good cards. You might not run them all. I think for sure the breakers. But
maybe, it depends if you've got a game plan. So Nexus needs support, obviously.
Yeah, I doubt we'll see Nexus. Well, I don't know. If you're going to build a Sunny deck, you're going to build it around Nexus, right? So you've got it in, then how much is Rabbit Hole? How much is it? 1, 2? 2.
That's a good question. Only played in Shaper, I think it is 2.
It's interesting. I'll see what we do, but I just think.
I mean, it might be fine. It might be that this deck, this NEH deck, only has in the run and pop up. I mean, it's possible. It could be if it's kind of traditional rush. We've got Jack Sinclair. Okay, so that allows you to use make a run without using programs, which suggests there is Nexus, I guess. It's certainly going to be fine for checking these remotes. Might be security testing. Is that a thing we're going to see? I don't know.
It's also good for checking them right. Yeah.
More connections.
In this matchup, it's great, and this matchup is obviously your worst matchup, given that
you're very slow.
Deck. 50 cards,
but
expensive breaks.
You're checking the remotes, but they're not going to be agendas, right? I mean,
not with a Sansan behind a toll booth and 9 credits. No.
I mean, yeah,
and clearly no clot in the deck. Oh no, maybe he thinks there is clot in the deck and there's an SMC on the table. And I haven't realised.
An illegal SMC,
it's an illegal SMC.
It remains illegal, but
he could trash it in the
could be.
Right?
It could be a clot for him.
So he could actually have installed it over the end if he wanted.
That's true.
That's what he has to do with it. If it was a competitive tournament.
If we had a judge called now, I don't know. I'm sure. I mean, I guess you'd have trash one in kind of legal state.
But you can't trust the one you install. So
this is relevant.
Yeah.
He's just got a breaking news of Sansan.
Out and trash the.
So that's.
It's always the risk.
That's some regret right there. That was a healthy 6 or 7 cards, and that's absolutely the right play. I mean,
even cheating, he's still that's a terrible state. Yeah.
I mean, if you were Tom here, if you were NEH, and you had say a breaking news and an Astro in hand, apart from your credit short, maybe breaking news is still the right call to score first because it lets you do that.
Only because it's behind a toll booth as well, so.
If he was worried about clock,
he can score the Astro next time.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Of course, he can. So if you're Sunny here, I was going to say, what do you do? I don't know what you're doing anyway, but I guess you should draw to kind of, because you need to set up, right? The problem Sunny has is she's very slow to set up.
I was a bit late.
Yeah, that would have been good a minute ago. Yeah, the Natch would have been pretty good to
2 credits. That's convenient.
prevent the tags.
I'm going to use those 2 credits.
Yeah, and that's it. It's going to offer him an opportunity to respond, but he's not going to. I'll score just a bit. Okay, but the Sansan's still up.
And he gets 2 grips in the pad.
And you get 2 credits, yeah.
I think you need to run HQ now.
You'll have a CVS, yeah. Or
and hope there's not a pop-up window.
Trash the Sansan. I mean, you've been lucky there's not been an Astro scored.
It cost him 8 credits to trash the
It will.
No, you see, that was... When he was on 0 money, you don't want to run that pop-up window. It's not worth giving him a credit to get an access. Whereas HQ is a good run here.
Because he can't res anything.
And if it's... and you just got to hope there's no pop-up window, which is looking unlikely now.
He actually bounced.
Yeah, I think that was the right decision. I think
so. He only gave him 1 credit. I mean,
he wasn't willing to give him.
You could just go for it. I don't know. 2 credits for an access. It's only 1 access.
And give him 2, but he's already given him 1. So yeah,
it's different, and it's different if the corp's on 0 than if they're on like 10.
Yeah, that pop-up credit is huge.
Yeah. Yes, agree. I mean, if you were slightly richer, you might even consider trashing a pad. It's a bit of an exchange, but if it keeps the court low. It said it installs Earthrise, so I'm conflicted about Earthrise as a card. It does give you a lot of cards and it's good because drawing is something that you need to do as a runner. But it's a little bit of a tempo loss for spending 4 credits and I don't know.
I'm an Anarch, so it's just you compare it to Wild Cakes and you're like it's terrible.
Yeah, all right,
it's absolutely terrible.
But
it's okay. It's fine. It's fine if you're rich and you want to convert lots of money into lots of cards, which he wasn't. I agree with you. I think trust the pad.
Having said that, he lost a lot of stuff, so he probably needs to get some cards. He needs to save some clicks on drawing so he can get, I don't know, off-campus apartment.
He's probably trying to get off-campus apartment back because he's got an idea for his deck, but I don't know. I think he's always going to have had a tough matchup.
I feel like he's already lost.
Best bets here. I'm guessing that's an Exploder or an NAPD on the Sansan.
Could be. Maybe. I mean, it could be a CVS or something. But he's going to check.
Hope it's either way, NAPD or Exploder. That's good for the MBM player. I mean,
so he's going to use Endless Hunger. He's going to bin the SMC, the illegal SMC, to access.
Yeah. Okay.
His NAPD, which he can steal. Do you?
Yes.
I mean,
because you haven't got any points and they're on 3 and it's on a Sansan.
Yeah, so he doesn't. He's trusted the Sansan, which is quite interesting because it means he can't score it next turn. So I guess you could run again, but...
He's got a Sansan at the back and he's got 7 credits now.
But the NPD isn't on the Sansan.
No, but he'll advance the Sansan. He'll advance the NPD once.
I think you advance the NPD at least once here, because... Why not? There's no bluff now. It's only biotics.
No,
I feel like that's cheating. Yeah, I mean, he can't get it next turn.
No.
Yeah, I think
he should have advanced it and saved the Bodic for
I think you save the Bodic because you're on 5 points now. If you just advance it and wait a turn, Bodic can win you the game, right?
Yeah.
Use it to score an Astro.
Because if you advance that and he comes in and steals it, he's got to spend 3 to get through Toll Booth.
You've lost 1 credit.
Trash a card, which is probably Earthrise, which stops 2 cards draws.
He's not getting it.
And well, he might do, but he'll be broke.
Oh yeah,
win the game. If he does it, if he somehow pulls it out,
he's going to stim hack or something. Yeah, he's going to do something reckless. All right, so Quandary, another end the run piece of ice, looking up for Endless Hunger. That's good metacal.
If he has got another Gender in hand, he's just made his hand more gender dense by chucking the Bardic as well. So I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
If he does decide to get in. I don't know. But you're playing against Sonny. This should.
Yeah, so he does break it. And see another NPD that he can't take, so I guess he's going to put that back. Maybe that was the thought.
So what he should have done is advance the first one.
And then score and install next
advance.
Advance it once.
Advance, score, install, advance. The next one. Yeah.
Sure.
Advance the first one 3 times, and then next turn you can advance, score, install,
yeah.
advance. Yeah. Or save the Bardic, whatever. But yeah, he's on 0 money, so...
Yeah. Alright, but Pad's feeding him as well.
Install advance
so he's going to get back up to money.
Install
advance credit is reasonable.
That's what definitely was the play. He's on 0.
He's on 0. He's going to struggle to get it. Having said that, you got to check, right? You've got to check. It could be...
If it's... No, because you can't check every time.
I think it's not 3-2. I mean, if it is, it's game.
Yeah.
But you don't check. It could be the NPD. No, that seems weird.
Yeah, no.
'Cause you'd
Well,
install Advanced.
I would have put the NEPD. If I had one click left, that's what I would have done with the NEPD. But
Install it.
well, yeah, because it's not getting it.
Sure.
I installed it once. I
Yeah.
would have rather installed it click before and then advanced it. But
But
yeah, I don't think you can check it because if it is the agenda, you've lost either way.
if you're Sonny here, I think you have to let this go, whatever it is. Hope it's a Sansan or something, and just
he's trying to
let it
score the
slide.
NEPD.
Yeah,
from
if it's
hand
if
for
it's
some
an
reason.
Astro, then like you could have got it, but I don't think you can.
I think there's a chance he was
spend
drawing for the
resources.
3 for 2.
Maybe. Yeah, he could be. He
But what does
can't.
he do? He takes 3 off Katie. He runs through toll booth. He loses his 3. He trashes one of his installed cards. He gets 2 points. Well done. You install the NEPD and advance it. Like it doesn't make any difference. Like,
Yeah,
you don't do it for that exact reason, is that you still lose.
I think that NEH can't score next turn unless that is a 3-2, and I don't think it is. So now I wouldn't be surprised for him to get 2 from pad, advance it once and take another 2 credits or something, just to press the point. He might even put a second piece of ice on the outside. I'm not sure what that'd be. Something that doesn't have any run on it, probably, or even that does. I mean, he's running out of cards.
Yeah, almost all the better if it does.
So access to global sec gives you another link, but I have a
to trust
feeling
endless
it's an
hunger.
endless hunger food. Yeah.
But he needs the money as well. I mean, he's got 6 on Katie now.
Yeah, he has got two loads on Katie, so he can.
Here's a game.
He hasn't won yet
No.
because he would have won by now.
Fucking
Yeah.
See, now he's got a worse window to score the NEPD than he had before. Because there's now 6 on Katie, and they can get in quite. Like, he missed it.
What if you installed? I'm trying to work out if there's a way you can. I mean, I'm assuming this is an NPD on a Sansan, but it could be anything. I don't know. He's now got money though. He's got 6 credits. So next turn, we know there is already a Sansan on the table. So next turn, he can get 2 from pad. He can res the Sansan, and he can score if he's got 3-2 in hand.
Yeah.
So, assuming he's got an agenda in hand, he can win next turn.
Yeah. And that's a great
Unless
play. If
you
he's
make him
if he's
spend
baiting,
some
If
money.
he's baiting him into the run and scoring a 3-2 from hand on the outside Sansan, then that's totally.
I mean, so
legitimate.
that could be an NPD on that NPD on a Sansan in behind the toll booth, say, and there could also be
It'd be a credit shot for that. Yeah.
would be a credit shot for that. You're right. Okay. Fair.
So if that is the case, then that's not good.
Yes, you're right. It's probably not that.
Well, it could be that, and he still has a 3-2 in hand in the plans.
Yeah, you're right. He would be a credit shot for
outside. Yeah. I don't know. I really think he could have won by now. He should have if he'd have just kept putting things agendas by that toll booth. And we know he
Yeah,
had at
maybe.
least.
Yeah.
Give himself 4.
So he's gonna check the remote. Yeah, he's got 4 credits, so he can still an NPD. CVS. I think we'll leave that because you want to have 4 credits. He's an NPD, so he is going to pay and he is going to steal it. Sure. All right. So
So he saw the CVS the first time.
I think so. And the NPD, but he didn't advance the NPD.
Yeah.
So does that mean he has a Biosc in hand?
It's not enough money.
Even then, he
8,
wouldn't have
4,
enough.
No,
He would have enough
4
next
and
turn.
4,
Yeah. So we could have done that next turn.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So maybe he has a Baltic in hand. If he has a Baltic, he can also score a 3-2 as well.
Yeah, he can. If he's got 3-2 in hand, he can score it. But I just think
Yeah.
this is typical, like NEH thinking my plan is to fast advance and forgetting that toll booth's huge and
Yeah.
you can actually just score.
I mean, Endless Hunger can break anything. Okay, so he's going to steal shipment from Sansan. Ah, we didn't think about that. Astro on Sansan, alright.
yeah, I think he was just determined to score from hand.
Yes.
Like everything. It's like, and yet
Sometimes.
he probably it's
thrown
like
down,
actually you can still just make them run through that toll booth every turn and they will lose.
Having said that, this remote wasn't secure. If he telegraphed an agenda, then Sonny could have got it, right? I mean, Sonny could get into that remote for 3 credits and a random
Card.
piece of card
And
that he
knowing
put
for
down.
well it was NPD means another 4 credits. So for
That's true.
7 credits and a card.
Yeah.
At the time had 1 credit and 3 on Katie.
That's true. There was a point. There was a point at which he had so little money that you could have installed and advanced the NPD and might as well just put it face up, say this is an NPD. Like he's probably not going to be able to get the money.
And if you do
in.
get it, you're absolutely broken.
yeah,
Got no
you've
cards
done,
left.
you've spent some surprise resources like I don't know, inside job or some random.
And although he was a bit poor, if he hadn't biotic to score the first NAPD and just advance that one, just advance it. one,
Yeah,
two,
that's
three
true.
times.
Just slow roll it,
Yeah.
like you
And he could have
you can score over 2
he could have
turns.
double bottom scored the next one or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it would be insane. Anyway, but yeah, NEH won, unsurprisingly.
Yes, I'm not
Sonny was a bit
surprised
slow
by that, yeah.
and lost the off-campus apartment.
I think the breaking news was key, and
You think Sonny was going to
okay,
win?
all right, okay, well, sure. I'd peg NEH as a favourite for that one.
Sorry, yeah.
But I think
yeah.
that Sonny's weakness is that she's slow, and being able to take away 7 cards or whatever it was that he's installed is good.
His draw engine
and he had 2 underworld contacts on there at the time.
And that film critic would have done work against
film
the
critic would have
NPDs.
been,
He saw an NPD.
So so I think that scoring the Bartek was absolutely the right call, and that's something you've got to do. I mean, we've played a few times. I've been NEH there. You've been Noise, for instance.
Yeah, you
it
trash
feels good.
Wildside.
Trashing Wildside with breaking
Or
news. It also
Ace
feels
depends
good.
on the situation, but almost always Wildside or Wild.
Or
if they've decked themselves Chronotype. Because
Sure.
that's funny.
Yeah, and it's the. I mean, it's not identical, but there's a similarity there. It's like in theory, breaking news is the last one you score, or you just score it when it shows up, whatever. But if you can fast advance it with a click to spare, it does give you this opportunity. You need to be aware of the other player's board state, and Tom, the NEH player, was aware that his opponent was relying a lot on one particular resource, so there's an obvious weakness there.
Oh, I have a way of, of giving him a tag.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah, no, you should always do that. I had my Wildside trash the other day against Dave Etherington, and he and I twice face checked Enigmas and didn't lose a click due to because I was like, Enigma lose a click.
Wow.
I'm gonna lose the click because of adjusted chronotype. Yes,
I did not ever think of that as an interaction. But
Enigma
right.
meta. Pancakes,
Wow.
3 in every deck.
And there are enigmas everywhere, so sure.
Play pancakes. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Next game.
So that was from round 4. So in our next game, and in fact next 2 games, we're going to see footage from the final round of the Swiss. We're going to see your friend of mine, Dave Sayer, who was representing Team London on the day. We'll probably go into some detail on that later.
Yeah.
Because he's
new nickname, the Mercenary, for that exact reason.
He betrayed his meta to show up for Team London, and he was playing another Newcastle player, Chris Price. So both of their games were quite good. I know that you at least were spectating the second one.
I could
hear you
I saw the end.
footage. So
Brilliant.
I know you were nearby.
I do like to watch the end of Dave Sayer's games for reasons you'll find out later.
Yeah. So anyway, the first game they played was ETF, Dave's ETF, against Chris's Noise. So you play a lot of Noise and a lot of ETF, I suppose. Thoughts on that matchup? Pretty even, I suppose. It's difficult.
It's pretty even. If the ETF player is playing CVS, that can hurt. Turing and Architect can hurt. I think of all of the Glacier decks, Food Coats is the best against Noise.
Okay.
Wayland and
it's got
RP.
infection recursion as well, I guess.
Yeah,
so you can
Wayland
just
and
ABTs
ABTs so Wayland and RP Noise has definitely got the favourable matchup. With just as the game goes on, you'll mill 20 odd cards, and that's going to suck for you. But no, I think Food Coats, because Food Coats also has that rush ability. I play Hacktivist in Noise and it's great in ETF matchup because they don't want to rest their campaigns for 2 cards out of hand. So
that's true, because they're resting Breaker Bays and their campaign. Yeah.
Both. It's not like ETF isn't like great Noise easy matchup, but I'm also not great Food Coats. Okay. It was nice.
Yeah, it's actually quite an aggressive milling Noise. It's a bit more mill, a bit less run.
Sure.
I mean, not it has Faust, surprisingly, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's got it has the grave diggers and stuff in it, which is quite interesting.
Nice.
Interesting. The ETF is pretty by the numbers. Pre most wanted Food Coats.
Sure.
Pre most wanted. Yeah, this was pre most wanted. Yeah, in January.
Yeah.
So all right, good. Look forward to that. Yeah. I'll remind you that should you want to see any more of our videos, you can find them all at the website nearrunningGrid.co.uk. You can find us on Twitter and on Facebook, and you can find us on Patreon as well if you'd like to support the channel. Thank you, Joe, for helping me commentate this video.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.